Okay, so let's try number 34 out of 9.1. So these again say this thing about assuming that all the variables are restricted to prevent division by zero. And that's really so I don't have to asterisk my equal signs, right? Okay, so when I start one of these problems, what's the first thing I do? Panic. Yeah, there's a lot of letters, right? What's your goal though? When they say simplify or reduce to lowest terms, what are you trying to do?
Simplify it.
You're trying to reduce it to lowest terms, right? What does that mean? Look for stuff that's the same on the top and the bottom, right? Circle them, make them onesies, and drop them, right? So are there any things that are obviously the same on top and bottom? The A and the B, right? So that's my first step. I'm going to say, okay, the A's, that's a onesie. And the B's, that's also a onesie. Right? So I can drop these things. I can just say, A over A is multiplication by 1. I don't really need that. So I'm going to say this is, what are you left with?
2x
minus 5y squared over 2x minus 3y squared. I mean cubed.
Okay. 2x minus 3y squared over 2x minus 3y cubed. Okay, and if I hadn't had this, assume that variables are restricted to places to prevent division by zero. What's the asterisk I would have on here?
That one is an x, isn't it?
Except when,
Zero.
when what's zero?
0 over 0.
Yeah, when A over A is 0 over 0, or when B over B is 0 over 0. You guys see that? When's A over A 0 over 0? When A is 0, right? How about for B over B? Yeah, when B is 0. You guys see that? That's really all they're preventing you from having to do when they say assume this thing. They're preventing you from having to write a laundry list of except things, right? Those are just holes punched in the graph. We could maybe straighten this out, but this thing has 4 variables in it. We're not doing 4-dimensional functions. So maybe we'll leave that one off for now. That's really what they're doing. Okay, so once I'm here, I have a square and a cubing problem, which was really the heart of your question, right, Nicole?
Does it simplify to like a single 2x minus 3y on top and then a 2x minus 3y squared?
Very nice. Do you guys all see that?
Yeah.
We could really think about this as being 2 of these multiplied together, and this as being 3 of them multiplied together. So I could rewrite as 2x minus 3y times 2x minus 3y over 2x minus 3y times 2x minus 3y times 2x minus 3y. And what?
Find like terms.
You can cancel
2 of them.
Yeah, find stuff that's the same. So
If you cancel 2 and then 0,
1.
yeah, be careful. When all the things are gone, it's not 0. It's 1, because we're really thinking there's kind of an implicit multiplication by 1 here. Right? Okay, so what am I left with? Looks like I'm left with a
2x minus 3y.
2x minus 3y. Make sure it stays in the bottom, right?
1 over.
So I've got a 1 over 2x minus 3y. You guys all see that? So what's the moral of the story with the squares and cubes? Yeah, just think about them as that thing times itself a couple of times, right? In this case, twice. Write it down that way, and then just grab them. There's a rule about subtracting exponents that you can use if you know it. If you don't, no big deal.
Can you do one of the giant ones?
Yeah,